Yes, this is breaking news. Simon Ekpa has come out with a report and he says that Biafra government is ready to help Israel with ground forces if need be, up to 15,000 well-trained Biafra liberation troops. The Biafra government will also offer maximum protection to Israelis in Nigeria within 4-hour notice. This is a good one for Biafra. The Biafra government in exile is ready to help Israel with 15,000 well-trained Biafra liberation troops. Yes, Israel is in a conflict with Iran. So far, Iran has sent over 200 missiles into Israel. 99% of these missiles have been intercepted by the Israeli fighters. It is going to be something that the world will be watching closely. There are predictions that we are getting close to a third world war. We start from Israel and Iran. These are two countries that have been at conflict. Israel believes that Iran have been sponsoring Hamas, carrying the onslaught on Israeli soil. It is going to be a big fight of the century. So far, the Israeli forces have not sent any missile into Iran, but they have made a decision to do so. United States has said that its hands are tied and will not support Israel in its onslaught against Iran. Don't forget that during the Nigeria Civil War, Biafra got support from Israel. Israeli troops were supporting Nigeria, while the US and United Kingdom and other European countries supported Nigeria against Biafra. So it is time to reciprocate the kind gesture Israel gave to Nigeria during the Biafra war. 15,000 men are ready to be deployed to Israel and help in the fight against Iran. It is about Hamas Israel conflict. Some people may be asking questions. How will Simon Ekpa pull this off? Where is he going to get 15,000 men? Where are the barracks? How is he going to get well-trained fighters from Biafra land to support Israel? Many people think it's a joke, but so far, that the Nigerian government declared Simon Ekpa wanted. And why did they do so? Because the activities of Simon Ekpa has been felt in Nigeria. According to him, he has been giving Nigeria woto woto. A recent report is that checkpoints in Biafra land is being dismantled by Simon Ekpa and his autopilot IPOB movement. IPOB, US, and Nigeria, we don't know what they are doing yet, but Simon Ekpa is taking the bulls by the horn, supporting Israel. If you ask me, this is a good development indeed. Many people who support Simon Ekpa and the Biafra struggle will be very happy. We have not gotten reactions or response from the Israeli government on accepting the kind gesture by Biafrans in supporting them with the war. I don't know where Nigeria stands at this moment, but we run a nation whereby we don't know where we stand. In our constitution, we have the Sharia law and also the secular law. It's Nigeria, an Islamic country. We know most Islamic countries would support Iran, while other Western nations are supporting Israel. We hope this is not going to get into a third world war. The likes of China, Russia, North Korea, the UK, and United States are on standby, looking at how they are going to come in if their interest is affected, especially Russia and China. Russia has said that it's going to support Iran if there is any kind of big brother support for the Israeli government. Some people are asking the questions: is it a joke or is it comedy that Simon Ekpa would mobilize 15,000 men? We're asking another question, and that question is: how come Simon Ekpa is able to hold off some criminal elements in the southeast? How come he's able to have a command that obeys him and they carry out his directives? You can see it is not easy to fight a government, sovereign entity like Nigeria, but Simon Ekpa is pulling some strings. Remember, he was declared wanted by the Nigerian government for terrorizing the country. So if he could do such, why don't we give him the benefit of doubt if he can pull 15,000 men? But before we get to that, let the Israeli government indicate interest in having the Biafra liberation fighters. If you ask me, is there anything like Biafra liberation fighters? I will say that there is nothing impossible. Let's look at reactions to this report or tweet by Simon Ekpa. You are really a comedian. Oyikosola says, I've missed you, bro. You haven't been coming up on my timeline lately. Wow. 25,000 soldiers. Which ones? Where is their barracks? Blue Star says, Mr. Joker, thank you for today's comedy talks delivery. Secure yourself first. Kende Adelani says, My PM, Yoruba Nation Provisional Government is on ground in Yoruba land in Ibadan. Precisely. Please support us and let's fight this fight to victory. BLA is needed. Smiling Seller says, this is what I'm talking about. Proactive governance. Aha. Iyalaya says, I hope you'll be the one to lead the 15,000. He said it is. These are reactions from Nigerians on the developments. Okay, we have other reports. The Yoruba Nation also made the headlines yesterday. They were about to hoist the Yoruba Nation flag, but were stopped by the Nigerian army. That's a brave one from them. We are having non-state actors coming up because of the injustice in Nigeria, and until the leaders realize that injustice to one is injustice to all and is going to eventually destroy the country, they should just sit down and see non-state actors propping up from left, right, center. They not have said that if Nnamdi Kanu is released, they will divide Nigeria. Okay, that's another thing about the country called Nigerians. The leaders have destroyed the country. Democracy is dead. There's no fairness, no equity, no justice. What do you expect in a country whereby there's injustice? Injustice prevail. Everybody ought to self-defense. According to the Bible, it says, "To your tent, all Israel." That may be the end point of the country called Nigeria.